Hey, yo, hey guys, what's up? It's been like forever since I've had a closet confessional. I'm not in here. Usually, I would come into my closet and shut my doors and bring you a weigh in video only because I didn't want to have to do a video with anyone else in the house listening. But tonight, nobody else is listening because there's nobody else home. Oh, I'm getting hot. Temperature here has just fluctuated like crazy the past week. This whole week it's like in the 70s, and then next week it's going to be in the 50s. Crazy. And those are our high temperatures. Anyways, it's fall. Moving on. It's been a while since I've given you guys a weigh-in video. So I am here in the closet confessing to you my weight. Closet confessionals. Let's begin. So it's been about 5 weeks, I think, since the last time I gave you guys a weigh-in video. My weight has fluctuated throughout those 5 weeks. I've gained and lost the same type of weight in pounds, and now I am currently sitting at 190.3. I'm at 23.5 pounds down lost total, and during this current journey, my lowest weight so far has been 185. So I am still up 5.3 pounds heavier than I want to be. Last weekend, I was up let me think about this. I was up 2.6 pounds when I weighed myself when I got back from my vacation trip away. My husband went away for a month. Remember all of this? And when he came back home, I met him like a couple hours away from our house. And we went out to eat and just had a nice weekend away. And so, of course, there was a lot of indulging in different foods. And so I didn't weigh myself prior to leaving. But then when I got back, I got on the scale and I was up 2.6 pounds. So my real weigh-in this week, since the last time I weighed in, I'm down 0.5 pounds. But if you include the added weight that I gained from the weekend, I'm actually at a loss of 3.1 pounds. So if you can make sense of all of that, I'm sorry. The math is kind of crazy, but that is correct. And so overall, I feel good about the loss because all of the weight that I had gained on the weekend, of course, was all salt and water weight. And so it's just a matter of, getting back to basics and losing that. But I'm still not happy I'm not where I want to be. I'm not happy with what the scale says, and I'm certainly not happy with the way my body looks. So I'm grateful that I'm still able to fit into a lot of the clothes that I want to fit into, but I'm starting to feel uncomfortable in them. So I need to get back on track. So this week, it's the funniest thing, guys. I bought this treadmill from a marketplace meetup, and it was $50. And the owner of the treadmill was so excited because she was like 70 years old, but she pulls out her original owner's manual from this treadmill because she bought it brand new. And she's like, "Oh, I bought this back in 1995. And then she said, "I bought it new at $594 then." And then she's like, "So you're getting it for a steal of a deal." She was so happy and so proud about it. And then she said, "I put many miles on this treadmill." So I too plan to put many miles on that treadmill. I was happy to take it off her hands for $50. The only thing, of course, that's not quite right with it is that it makes a lot of noise. But who cares, right? It's in my basement. I'm able to walk. I'm thankful that I can walk. And I'm grateful that I have a steal of a deal of a treadmill to be walking on. So that was what's new that's recently happened. So I'm really excited about that. So for instance, today, I had some time during my workday even that I got on the treadmill and was actually able to work and walk. So I was like, yes, if I can do this more often, this is like so cool for me. So I was really excited about that. And then the other thing that I've been doing this past week to get back on track is focusing on doing my 10,000 steps per day, getting back on that journey. I've been accepting a lot of the Fitbit challenges that have been coming my way. So thank you for anybody who is out there inviting me to the Fitbit challenges. Those have been helping. So thank you. And then I've been more faithful with tracking. So I think that again helps with that 0.5 pound loss. And then I was feeling really convicted this morning. And I was reading my devotional, reading my Bible, and it was a passage or a section about weight loss, and trying to focus on not being like a glutton, and it just really spoke to me. And at the end of my devotional, the question was posed, what is something that you could give up for the next 30 days as far as food? And then it said, what's one thing that you could do physically, like to be more physically active for the next 30 days. So that brings me to the topic tonight. The next 30 days, I'm going to focus on either, my goal was to eliminate all chocolate from my diet for 30 days, which if you know me, this is next to nearly impossible. And to top it all off, I was totally tested today by some news that I got personally that made me want to run to chocolate. Like, the only thing on my mind and the only way to cope with this news was for me to want to eat chocolate. But I said, come on, Rachel, you just challenged yourself for this, and this is day 1. Are you really going to crack under the pressure and just go eat chocolate? And to answer that question, my answer was yes, but I didn't. And I was surprised because I was ready to have a plan B in place. If I couldn't maintain no chocolate every day, I was going to go to 1 piece of chocolate per day. So I still have that on my back burner, so I'm not going to be like super strict about it, but I am really working hard at not eating chocolate for the next 30 days. So if you're with me and if you have the biggest sweet tooth in your entire life like I do, and chocolate is your vice like it is for me, then let's join this together and see how well we do. Like, let's not be so strict that it's all or nothing, but let's see how many days we can do without chocolate. And I think it would just be eye-opening. And for me, my fear, of course, is to become a diabetic. And I don't want to be that way, but yet I continue to eat chocolate daily. So there's obviously some mental breakdown in my head, but we're just going to keep moving on with the challenge. The other side of the challenge was that I wanted to do something physically active, and that is to get my 10,000 steps in every day, but I'm also going to see how much more than 10,000 steps I can get in each day. So if I don't get 10,000 steps, it's okay. But it's just to see. It's like fun. It's fun to challenge yourself. That's how you keep your weight loss exciting and new and interesting and inspiring and motivating is you just keep challenging yourself with different things. And if I had not read that devotional this morning, I would not be sitting here thinking like, oh yes, let's do this challenge for the next 30 days. So ultimately, you do what works for you. You stay as strict as you want for yourself. Don't listen just to me what I'm saying, but just do what works for you. Make it work for you. What's your excuse? Is your excuse to stay there in a comfort zone and say, no, I'm going to let COVID win? No, we're not going to let COVID win. We're going to beat COVID and we're still going to be successful with our weight loss journey. Right, ladies and men? Let's just do this. Let's stop allowing these excuses to take over our daily routines. And let's get out there and get the things done that we want to get done. Let's get back to a new normal and create our new fancy normal within our bubble and say, this is it. This is our new normal. We decide what our new normal is, not this COVID. And, there's a lot of central themes that I keep coming and hearing about lately, especially in my Instagram community. And some of that has to do with guilt and anxiety that we kind of put on ourselves. To look a certain way, to be a certain number, to feel a certain way. And I just want us to kind of break out of that guilt. The only thing that's determining your success is you. So it shouldn't be a number on the scale, and it shouldn't be, something that's like a monkey on your back, something you're carrying with you and you're not looking forward to it. Like, it's just, there's anxiety there, right? That just creates anxiety when we can't match up to a goal that we so desperately need to match up to. And then we let ourselves down naturally, but it's even more of a letdown when when you have an expectation that's already sitting on you to do it. So I just want us to break out of the guilt trap, and let's just do this journey for ourselves, for us. We're not going to do it for anybody else. We're not going to be doing it because we paid money for some program. We're not going to do it because our husbands or our wives want us to look differently. We're just going to do it for us. And we're going to take our time, because it's a lifetime challenge, right? It's a lifetime goal. It's a lifetime journey. It's not something we're going to just do quickly and fast and immediately and expect results to stick forever. Like, we need to get our minds right. And that's, I think, a central theme that I've been having to deal with over the past few weeks or months or 5 weeks, is just to get my mind in the right place. And I kind of feel like my mind is in the right place now. So going forward, let's motivate each other. Let's inspire one another. And if you're with me on this challenge, let me know by putting a chocolate bar down in the comments below. I know we're like against chocolate for the next 30 days, but it's okay. I'll know what you mean, and you'll know what I mean. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I can't wait to hear about your progress and your journeys, and let me know. I'd love to hear about them. And thanks for coming to my closet confessional tonight. We'll see you guys on the next one.